Ta-da! I'm here, and I am live yet again. Hello, hello, hello. We're gonna play some jazz, baby. While I takes my hands, my surgical hands, and we do our incantesi. And I'm gonna have a friend of mine join. His name's Mike Porsche de Bruin, great artist from the Netherlands, and he's a great friend. And here he is.
Hello.
It's him.
It's that weird guy. Oh my god.
There he is. What's up, Mike?
Doing good. Got a bit to ink. I mean, I did these two panels earlier, so now I gotta do the last one.
I am going to, I don't know if comments could show up here. Some destinations won't get comments. I'll just put the comments on my Facebook feed.
Yeah, the comments don't like.
They don't show up on the there's Marv. Hey Marv, how you doing, man?
Hey Marv. You can like if you want to send a comment, it doesn't work on your personal thing. I think it doesn't work on your personal account, but it does work for YouTube and for pages or groups. So keep that in mind.
Whatever it is, it is. I'll be able to see it. I should be able to see it on my. What should I see it on? I should see it on my Facebook right over here.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me put my earbuds in because I'm getting an echo.
That is smart.
All right. How we doing? Can you hear me?
I can hear you fine, no problem.
All right, good. All right. All righty, here we go. We're gonna have a little fun, play a little jazz, and do some art. All right, here we go. I got 3 people watching so far. That's awesome.
Sweet.
Yay.
Guys, don't forget to share and show the world that, you know, there's ink going on here.
What do you mean? There's also penciling going on here, Mike. Yeah.
Inks, pencils. I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm so used to you inking.
I know, right? How's it going?
Well, Lava Quarter 3 is on the last day, so people, if listening, if you want to still grab that comic, this is the time.
Yes, by all means. By all means. If you want to post the link, go right ahead. It's totally fine.
Yeah, let me go do that real quick.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Let's see. I'll throw it in private chat because you can only share the link. But here you go.
All right. All righty.
And
Toby's here. She says, "Good morning, sunshine." Good morning, Toby. How are you?
Good morning, Toby.
See you here. Good morning, Toby. Yeah, right over here. What we're doing right now is we have what's going on with right now. This is where she's getting a little bit darker. She's learning more about the history of the incantesi. And yeah, she's learning more about the history of the incantesi. And right now, a bunch of people have invaded her home. They've invaded her home. They attacked her Aunt Amelia. They're in the middle of destroying her home, and she's not pleased. And the pages that I have just getting up at 6 a.m. Oh yeah, it's 6 a.m. in California. And
yeah,
after what she learned and what she figured out, she's not pleased about a lot of things. And this is where the story begins a slow build, not so much as a breakdown of who she is, but she's reacting to the news and the environment that she's being surrounded by. And it's only human to respond in a certain way. Some people respond with, cowardice or drug usage or something. She's lashing out, or she's beginning to lash out.
Yeah, I mean, the fight or flight. And yes, I am a lefty. I am indeed.
That's okay. Mike's
No,
a lefty. Yes, he is.
yes, I am. I'm
Mike is a
actually
lefty.
ambidextrous, but my like I do everything when with my right hand, and
Uh huh.
then drawing and writing is with my left, and like it's always been like that for me. But technically, I can write with my right hand too, but it does not look good.
It's so
But go
funny.
on, please.
I've gotten used to there are times when it's like I get so used to drawing digitally that now I've adjusted for the flow of the digital pen, and
Oh yes.
sometimes it's a little bit odd to draw on regular paper again. But I love doing it, and I'm going to do a lot. I'm going to do after a certain X amount of. You see, what I do is I do the conversational pages and some action pages digitally, but there are other ones that I really like. And
Hmm.
if I don't use them as rewards for a Kickstarter, I usually just save them, and those are for me. But or I sell them at cons, or I give them to somebody. Do you write backhanded then? Yeah, backhanded. My insults are backhanded sometimes. But no, but seriously, it's sometimes it's a little bit odd to go back to traditional, but I do enjoy it when I go back. So that's what
So
we're
there's a
doing
cat.
right now. Right over here, there's the cat. There's the cat.
Mm, personal
We got
space
five
invader.
people watching today. We
Hell
got five
yeah.
people. So yeah, yeah.
Welcome
Let's
everyone.
let's get those numbers up. Let's get those numbers up.
Yeah, be sure to
Truth.
share the word, Leslie.
Yes, I want everyone to see mine, and I also want everyone to see Mike's artwork because today is the last day of his Indiegogo campaign, and he's doing great on it. I'm very proud of him as an artist and as a person. He's kicking ass on it really royally well, and it's great to have him on the show.
So pick up this book, guys. There's only one day left.
Yes, yes, absolutely, absolutely.
And we're fulfilling in only 3 weeks. So yeah, you gotta be quick.
Nicely done. I sent out more packages today, so I'm almost done with fulfillment. Almost done.
Sweet.
Yay! I'm glad you got yours, man.
Hell yeah, so am I. I mean, dude, I was looking forward to it all week.
Yeah, man, I'm glad you got it. I'm sorry that it took a little bit. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun trying to figure it out. And it was really especially fun when I realized when it turned into as expensive as it did.
Oh
Are you going
yeah.
to be at CromCon? Marv is asking us. Are you going to be probably both of us? Are you going to CromCon this weekend? I am. I know Mike is too. I think. Mike, you
Yeah,
going
I'm
to Crom
actually
this weekend?
I'm
Yeah,
the
you would
opening
mention.
act. I'm the opening act.
Of course he is. Mike's the opening act.
I
I'm
mean,
the backup.
like it's gonna be me. Then there's gonna be Nina Eberlin, who just launched her email list for her webcomic Sunrise Blossom
Yes.
on Indiegogo. So go check her out
Hmm.
because lesbian harpies. If nothing, if more needs to be said, please tell me, and I will say more. But go check it out. Sunrise Blossom. She is a wonderful, wonderful friend of mine. And look, she's Italian. We all know
That's
that
right.
Italians make the best comics.
That's right. That's right. I'm Italian. See that?
There you go. See?
Ah, I'm Italian, and Italians make the best comics. Well, that's not entirely true. That's not entirely true. I make okay comics. I don't make great comics. I make
Well,
okay comics.
you made a great one with Incantessi, and I'm pretty sure most people here agree. So there you
You know,
go.
I got to tell you, I got to tell you, I'm happy with the responses so far. A friend of mine just called me up. I'm supposed to appear at a show. I forgot where it was, but it's 5 hours from where I live, so that's going to be fun. You know,
Oh,
but I'm staying. I'm well. It's okay. I'm staying overnight. It's like on the other side of Great Britain. But he told me that one of his friends has a daughter who's 16 and she loves it. And she read the issue and she loves it.
awesome.
Rich, what's Mike's last name? Mike, what is your last name?
De Bruin.
De
DE
Bruin.
space BRUIN. It means the brown in Dutch.
Nicely done.
And as you may see, no, I do not have a skin color. But you know, old names. It's one of the most common names in the Netherlands.
I didn't know that. I had no idea. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's super old. You know, nobody knows what it actually means, but you know.
I'm gonna give her a wry smile because she knows that she has this power, and she's look how evil that is, man. She's like reveling in it. Let me pull this paper closer. Look at that. Yeah, she's fucking angry. She is
She's
angry.
into it.
She is not having. She is pissed. She is not having fun. It's like a lot of. I mean, this is like the start of the culmination of things because in the first chapter, I mean, it's like all she's doing is getting ready. Come along nicely, fellas. Thank you. Thanks, Toby. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
that. Thank you. And the one thing that the one thing that we could see here is it's just like first she was just like a ballet dancer. She was just a regular ballet dancer, and her first show at the La Scala Theater Milan, you know, it was going to make or break her. She was going to have a lot of fun. She was going to go out with her friends afterwards, and all of a sudden, here she is in the middle of a fight of supernatural and mystical proportions, and she's been told essentially that she holds the destiny of humanity in her hands, in a way or not, and it's not like she's not going to be the type of person that jumps into it like like Steve Rogers or something or Clark Kent. She's not going to be like that. It's like I mean people respond to crises each according to their own gifts. You know what I mean? Each
Yes.
according to their own abilities or each according to their own psyche or whatever it is. Or it could be something is not obvious is just at that moment where people sometimes just respond to things. And she's responding in the way that she knows, but she also has a little bit she also knows she has a little bit of that power to begin with. So she's not the type that's going to panic too much because at this point now she's just angry. At this point now she's just angry. She just chose that path and she's just I'm really not going to deal with this. I'm rather angry and since we're going to go that way, we'll see what happens. So right now, this is like the culmination of a fight that's inside the house, in which um, I'll show more pages as I go along, in which the villain, the quote unquote villain, is like punching her in the face like she's a boxer or something like that. Like she's a little bit more experienced when it comes to using her abilities. But
Yeah.
Cassandra's not. Cassandra's like, no. I'm sorry. You decided to grandstand a little bit. Now I'm going to kick the shit out of you. And what she's doing right now is, in she was imprisoned in uh, manipulated and warped wood that held her in place.
Hmm.
And right now she's bursting out of it, like she's destroying it. So I have to draw a whole shit ton of like toothpicks all over the place after she just destroyed it. So
Nice.
yeah, she's not pleased. She's not pleased. And by the time I finish this page, right over here on the corner over here is going to be like the outline of the girl that she's, excuse me, fighting against, and her crashing into the wall next to a subdued Emilia is going to be the next panel on the bottom. So it's going to be pretty bad. It's like
Hmm.
crash, and like that's it, you're fucked. We're going to get you. And yeah, she's gonna be pretty vicious. She's gonna be pretty vicious here. She's not gonna have she's not looking to she's not
Oh,
looking to have a
is
lot of
this the
fun.
part where Chris Evans dies?
No. That's in the
Oh.
beginning. That's in the
Oh,
beginning.
okay.
That's in the beginning. I'm sorry. I should have drawn that live, but
Ah,
I
no,
should
it's
have done this
fine.
live.
It's just that I like I know the amount of things that are happening to him, so I'm looking forward to that part. I know he is.
Oh, he gets killed royally. For the first thing that he does, first thing that happens is as he's trying to cast a spell, Someone else casts a spell on him, and his arm explodes. And then that same person who had his arm explode throws really large shards of wood throughout his body, and then drops a house on
Yep.
him. I'd say that's pretty conclusive on where it's going to go from there. So it's like, oh, there you go. Chris is dead. So that's going to be some fun stuff, man, when he sees it. I think I
Good
showed him already.
morning, Nita. Good morning.
Hey, Nita, what's up? Hello, how are you doing? I'm so glad you're here, Nita. What do I got here? I got 4 people watching. Okay, we had 4. We got up to
Sweet.
9 for a second. We got up to
Yeah,
9,
well,
but we're going to go for more.
yeah, it'll come around. No worries.
I know, I know, I know. Now you're starting at what time? You're starting at like 6 o'clock your time, right? For the other stuff
Yes.
you're doing.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
May I
5 p.m.
join?
for
May I
you.
join you on that one?
Oh yeah, no, it's an open mic. So for everyone listening as well, if you just want to promote your things, and have a chat, talk whatever, um, the StreamYard link will be in the description, and you're free to join and just do your own thing and like talk about your project, and
Nice.
have fun drawing together, doing whatever. And I'm gonna pretty much go on until I fall asleep. So yeah,
Yeah.
just come along.
Diablo.
And it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna do a nice little ending stream for Live on Cora.
Oh, I know. Oh my God! You know what I'm going to do for a stretch goal? Remember
What's
that
that?
thing that I did? Remember that thing? Hey, Quentin. Remember that thing I did for Christy Shin when I took her?
Um,
I don't know if you remember.
what you mean the demon bitch and
Yeah, Demon Bitch as,
yes.
as an incantessi. I'm gonna do a short story. If
Oh
I
my
reach four
god.
if I reach 4,000 if I reach 4,000 quid, everyone's gonna get a everyone who shows up. And if I reach 5,000, well, I'm sorry, 5,000 quid. If I reach 5,000 quid, everyone's gonna get a 12-page short story of Demon Bitch's incantessi.
Nice.
Well, I want to ask Christy Shin if that's okay. I
Well,
want to ask
yeah.
Christy Shin if it's okay first. I'm going to ask her that first. If she says yes, that'll be great. If she says wait until the Kickstarter that she may have, then yeah, that's exactly what I'll do. I'll just wait for that one.
Oh yeah,
But yeah, that would be so funny.
that would be fucking hilarious, man.
Well, I already thought of a scenario. I already thought of a scenario, but enough about me. I'm not. I mean, we could talk about me a little bit later because I'm here most of the time. So I'm here all the time, so it doesn't matter. What's going on for life on Core number 4? Do you want to go into it, there, Mike?
Yeah, we are at 21 pages done, and after I'm done with this page, it'll be 22.
Yay!
And it is going to be about um, Kelly. So this little guy over here who lives in a society where your inner talent is what your entire life is being circled around. So he is he has been made um, a stone collector because he has an innate talent to read and see what kind of stones are worth something and which ones are not. And he doesn't like it. He wants to be a builder.
Nice.
But that's not how life works
No,
there.
it's not.
So an elder comes to him from the community, and he is like, "Hey, I need you to pick up this special stone, but you will have to go on a little quest."
Mm-hmm.
And through it, he finds out that one, it's actually pretty fun to follow your innate talents, even if you don't like the skills themselves. But it also means that you learn to combine skills that you um, have already. So his skills as a stone collector and trader can be used for building materials. He sees what kind of stones and building materials will actually keep a house up. But it doesn't mean that he is innately good at actually building something. And here we are currently drawing him invading someone else's home accidentally because it was a cave, and that dragon does not. Well, that dinosaur does not agree.
Uh-oh.
This guy, and so
Uh-oh.
he's currently under attack.
That's not good.
It's gonna be okay. He's gonna get a very interesting kind of help soon
Okay.
that he doesn't even know is going to happen yet. But yeah, they're always 32-page standalone stories, and this one is as well. And it's building a world together with the reader. So there's all kinds of creatures and all kinds of little fun things for all ages. A grown-up can read it just as easily as a younger kid, and I have had kids that really love the stories we've made so far.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, there's not always a lesson involved. We don't always need a lesson, but morals do make for easy stories. So for the
Yes, they
most
do.
part, it's my writers just playing in my sandbox.
Mm-hmm. Excellent, man.
So
Excellent.
I'm going to wait until you do the inking for the cover as well, and then I'm going to see which one people prefer, and then and then we will use that one to be inked by my colorist. To be colored by my colorist, not inked. So,
I'm
so
easy. You know that.
oh yeah, no, but like I think it would be a very fun way for people to get more interaction with the creation of the comic as well.
Absolutely. I think so. All right. We have 5 people. I'm very happy. Sound
Yeah.
out, whoever you are. I know Quentin's here and I know Nita's here. I'm thinking Marv is here. I'm not sure who else is here, but whoever's here is it's cool. I'm happy.
Yeah, thank you for joining.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Because right now, all I'm doing at this moment is I have to sharpen this pencil more often. Pat's here, and so is Marv. Hey, Pat, what's up? What's up,
Hey.
man? How's it going? Okay, so we're gonna have this over here. This is kind of going to be a silhouette, but I'm going to do a little bit of outlining here and there just to be sure. Because it's blowing her back, but I have to do like the radiant shots, where it's like I got to use a ruler and
Mm-hmm.
then, just show, the effects that it's going all over the place. I'm here. I'm sorry I'm late. Don't worry about it, Vanessa. It's all good. No,
Yeah,
I'm
you're
glad
still
you're
in
here.
time. We're still live. Yeah.
Yeah, I have plenty of time. I'm not going anywhere just yet. Truthfully, truth of power. I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah.
The only thing I may do. You all right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I was lifting my chair, and then I
Okay.
realized how low it actually was, so my back decided to snap.
Pat O'Neill says all good. Finished reconstruction on my table. I had it done in time to jump on and watch. Excellent, man. Excellent. I'm
Sweet.
very happy that you're here. Nice, nicely done. And now we have all this.
Oh, this panel shouldn't take that long. Maybe I should have waited with the first two panels as well. But
Yes. Oh,
well.
I can't wait to see the finished product. Yeah, it looks good, man. Looks
Thank
good.
you.
You are welcome.
I'm really enjoying the stuff that I'm doing in this one. I've been studying Mobius a little lately, and it's showing.
Excellent. Excellent. Good. Good for you. Ah. Drink some water. Just a little bit.
Well, if I'm done early with these, I'll probably just do some character sketches. How's that?
Whatever you want to do. What are you going to do? I'm here for at least an hour because I have to join you at 5. Well, I have to join you at 5 o'clock. I'm probably going to be a tiny bit late on that one because
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, no worries.
I spoke to the gentleman in question who I talked to you before that I wanted to
Hmm.
change his commission into something different, and I talked to him about it. He was appreciative of it.
Oh, sweet.
Marv says I've been studying Pat Bhutan's art. I don't know who that is. I don't know
Doesn't
who that
ring a bell for me either. I'm sorry.
is. Yeah, I'm like, who's that? I'm like, who's that, man? I don't know. We'll see. I'll take a look at it afterwards.
Yeah.
There's so many things I gotta take a look at after I finish today.
Oh, I bet.
Well, there's a couple of things that I have to take care of, and I'm gonna see how far I can go with it because it's not going to be easy. It's for a friend of mine that we both agreed that we were going to both work on it, and
Hmm.
yeah, it's gonna be a bit of fun.
Sweet.
Marv says it's black and white art. Yeah, okay, cool. No, no, my friend is has written a story.
Hmm.
Her name is Carissa Pignatelli. She lives in New York City, and she wrote a standalone graphic novel called "Escape the Mortars," and
Ooh.
it's about the story of her uncle Gary, who was in the Vietnam War, and she tells the tale of what he endured there, as well as the aftermath of everything that happened in his life, and
Mm.
it's a really good cautionary tale on how war or fighting or any type of PTSD can really destroy human life.
Oh, yeah.
And it's pretty riveting. It's actually really really good. And initially, I was going to work with Carissa on something else, but the person that was going to publish her story, he wound up screwing it up
Oh.
because the artist that was going to work with her just didn't want to do anything. So
Oh.
I said that I would take care of it, and she has to do all the stuff for like the marketing. It's the only thing I'm going to do is the drawing.
Mm.
Phil Leone is going to color it, which is good.
Hell yeah, Phil.
Yeah, Phil's going to do the coloring on it, and I'm going to do the pencils and inks, and Carissa is going to do all the marketing and the promotion.
Sweet.
Well, she has to because if she doesn't, I mean, it's all going to go to bust, and she's going to get nothing out of it. I
Well,
did
yeah.
say to her, I was like, honey, you wrote this and you're doing all this other stuff. This is your bag. You
Yeah.
got to make sure that this is going to work because I'm not doing this for nothing. All right. I'm only doing it just for this one time. So it's just like, I got to make sure that, she doesn't. Hopefully, I'm sure she'll do fine. I'm sure she's going to do great. It's not a question of that. It's just that it's like, all right, this is your first time publishing. I hope you understand what you're doing. And I hope you know
Oh
what you're
God.
getting into. Yeah, I learned. I had an idea of what it entailed before. I mean, I never ran a Kickstarter before this
Hmm.
first one, but I have an idea of what the hell it is, and
Yeah.
I've learned quite a bit on this one. I haven't lost any money on it, thank God. I mean, even when I had to pay the extra postage, I turned over a decent amount for myself, which is great.
Yeah.
But but the point being is that the point being is here comes the part where I have to draw all the splinters all over the place. This is going to be fun. It's going to be fun. The point is that I've learned a lot more, and that I'm going to make adjustments on my second Kickstarter coming
Yeah.
up, and it'll be at the very least, it will be far more efficient. Quentin's leaving. Gotta go, man. I'll see you later, buddy. Have
Take
a
it
good one.
easy.
Take
Later.
it easy, Quint. Take it easy, Quint. So with this upcoming Kickstarter that I'm going to have, I'm making sure that I'm streamlining a whole bunch of things, and
Of course.
I'll be okay with what I have. I'm okay with what I have now, and so far I have a really good lead in. I mean, just for a first time publisher, really, because I'm at a point where now I have 40 followers, hopefully more by the time this by the time this live show ends, and I have 40 followers on the Kickstarter, which is great. I haven't even started the campaign yet. If I get to 100, that's going to be fantastic.
Oh hell yeah.
Let me do a little bit of reference. Okay, here we are. So I'll be happy with what I have, but if I get to that point where yeah, I mean if I get 100 people following and 70 or 80 people decide to go in, then yeah, man, I'll be a very very happy camper. I'll be a
I'm
very very happy camper.
gonna tell you up front, it's not gonna be that many people from those followers. Oh, keep in mind if you start your actual campaign and you look at the amount of people following, it's gonna go up
Mhm.
because your normal followers that just follow you as a person on Kickstarter are going to be
Mhm.
added up to that pile as well
Okay.
in your dashboard. However, if you get to 100 followers, expect like maybe 15% to actually support you on day one and the rest in the first week.
Yeah, that's fine.
But yeah, that should easily, get you to the first goal.
Yeah.
Marv, the moment you launch the Sync Killer, you are gonna have so many people supporting you
Yeah, man. I can't wait
because
to
you
see.
have been talking about it for ages.
Yeah, man. I didn't know that, but that's good. All right.
No, he's been on it for a really long time.
All right. I'll check it out. Marv, if you could send me the link, I want to see it.
He's not going live yet. He isn't sure if he's going to use Comics Indiegogo or Kickstarter. So,
Okay.
but yeah, I'm looking forward. Yeah, see, you've been talking about it for 2 years. Publish the
Almost
damn
2 years.
book, man.
That's a long time. That's a long time to talk
Go
about
for
a
it.
single project. All right. I hope he does.
Yeah, me too. Because I want that book already.
There we are.
Also,
It's
guys,
gonna
I
be
did a
crazy
smudge.
stupid when Sin Killer launches.
Marv, you're gonna get on literally every single show. You know that, and you already
Mhm.
have been. So they're just gonna know you. They're gonna back you themselves. Like, dude.
I hope that's the instance with me.
Well, yeah.
What do you mean? Well, yeah.
I mean,
Jesus.
yeah. But you gotta keep in mind, like we've already seen you do goddamn well.
Nah, I've done okay. I haven't done great yet. Health problems get me behind a little bit. That's a shame. I'm
Yeah.
sorry
I
about
can
that,
get
man.
into that. Sorry, man.
I'm sorry. That does suck. It does. I know about that. Trust me. I'm not going to get into details, but
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to get into details. Enough pity party. I'm alive. That's all I care about. I'm alive. That's all I give a shit about, dude. I'm alive. That's it. I've already talked about it. We're good. You know, I'm good.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to that book, man. You know that I'm gonna share the hell out of it all over the place.
I will share yours, of course. Trust me. I shall share yours. Where are we? What do I got here? Okay. Nita and Toby have shared my video. That's very nice of you.
Ooh, thank you.
Hey, thank you.
Who is talking? Oh, okay.
Okay, well, whoever's here is here. That's good for me. Whatever it is, it is. I'm
Yeah.
good. Uh,
There we go.
Let me stay busy. Yeah, I'm busy. And Mark is showing me an Instagram link, which I will follow up shortly. Oh yeah, this jazz is really good, man. I'm happy I'm playing it a little bit. All right, so we got three
Nice
people.
and relaxing. Sweet.
Yes, I tell you. All right,
I
let's.
shared the YouTube link on my Twitter. I don't know if people clicked or not, but you know.
Well, if I got people on my YouTube, that's great. You know, if you're watching this on the YouTube link, like and subscribe, so I can make the URL. By the time I get to 100 subscribers, I can make the URL a little bit more palatable instead of like such this crazy weird thing. So I can make it a little bit more,
Yeah.
a little bit more universal if I can. But yes, now comes the fun part where I draw a whole bunch of pieces of wood being shattered all over the place. That's going to be fun. That's going to be great.
I got a scene like that in Life on Quarter too. Hold on. I'm actually really proud of that one. Where is it? There we go. There we go. Tons of splinters and stuff.
Oh, that's fun. That looks like fun.
Yeah.
When I ink this is going to be great.
Well, yeah.
But depends on what I do. Go ahead. I'm sorry. You first, buddy.
That's like you know what you're doing with inks, and you know we both have the affinity for it to just go at it.
That's true. That's very true. I do love inking quite a bit. I mean, I love penciling more, but you know, I did this. I was an inker at Marvel for long ass time, so I kind of have an idea of what I'm doing. So I'm doing okay. I like to think that I am anyway. You know,
Well, I'm
I was
only here.
considering.
Hey, it's a Sophia. Hello.
Hi, Sophia. Hello, Sophia. Look, she's really angry. She's angry. She is not having fun. Well, she is because the smackdown and the craziness that she's about to lay on her enemy is gonna really be pretty epic. It's gonna be pretty nasty, and it's not a joke. She's really angry now at this point. I'm so glad you're here, Sophia. Sophia here. For anybody who is new to this, Sophia is the inspiration behind this book. And it came at the most innocuous request. I was still living in New York before I moved to the United Kingdom, and Sophia asked me if I can draw her as a superhero, and I was like, sure, why not? So we talked about it a little bit, and the idea popped into our heads that it was like, let's make her like she's a sorceress or a wizard or something. I go, okay, cool. And it's in the Incantesi Companion, but I'll share the image again. It's true, I love her, and the thing is that the costume came out great. I was like, wow, this looks really good. You know, I was very happy, and Sophia loved it too, which I was very pleased. So I wanted to venture into the world of self-publishing because I got there's a part of me that I do love working with people, but I'm really getting sick of having to, like, you know, it's. I mean, I know I can tell a story. I know I can. So I was trying to figure out what I was going to do, and some of my characters that I had from before, uh, when I was a kid, or even in my 20s and 30s, you know, they all kind of sucked. I was like, oh, these are like image knockoffs. They're terrible.
Hold on, there's someone at the door. PRE.
Okay, so what happened was that I was looking on my drafting table, you know, and it wasn't my draft. It was just this big table, and I had paper all over the damn place. I really did. It was nuts. So what happened was, I came across the drawing that I had for Sophia, and I didn't send it yet because she's all the way in Italy, and postage is insane in the United States, especially when you send it overseas. And what was I going to say? And then at that point, I looked at it, and then all this, as I looked at the character, the whole, the very raw version of the story that I had just popped into my head. It did, and I was like, oh my god, I got to use this. But the very first thing that I did and I'm going to say this all the time if I ever retell the story, which I already have like 5 times already. Uh, I asked Sophia permission if I could use her likeness, and she said yes. And I was like, okay, great, we're going to do this. And it became so much more than I thought it would be. I had the Kickstarter for the first issue, and I launched it in one of the worst months you can. And I still wound up getting. I mean, my goal was 1,100 pounds, British pounds, which is about 1,500 American, and I wound up getting 2,577. So I got more than twice my original goal, which I thought was great. So I didn't say that I wouldn't continue, but now I'm really really revved up for the next one because the next issue is going to be insane. Mike, I think I showed you some of the art for the next issue.
Oh yeah, no, you showed me all pages so far, so I'm looking
Yeah,
forward to it.
yeah, and you told me not to send you the plot, and I'm not gonna.
Yeah, because I
You
don't
don't
want
want me to
spoilers.
send you the plot. Yes, he doesn't want spoilers. So
No,
yeah, I'm gonna go ahead.
I want to experience the comics. You know.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of fun with it. I'm gonna have so much fun. The second part is gonna be it's gonna be kind of painful in a lot of ways. It's gonna be kind of painful in a lot of ways. There's gonna be revelations. There's gonna be acknowledgments of something that should never have happened, and it's gonna
Mm,
suck. It's gonna suck for our hero, and it gets a little bit worse. Not, I mean, it's gonna get a little bit worse in issue 3 or chapter 3, and it's going to get pretty bad. And then chapter 4, which is allegedly going to be the last chapter, it is going to be nuts. It's going to be nothing but fighting and really, it's like,
mm.
oh my god, it's gonna be nuts. There's going to be maybe a little bit of a break in action here and there, but it's going to be crazy. It's going to be absolutely nuts. So yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun with it. I know I am, and I'm excited. I can't wait to draw these pages. I'm already looking forward to drawing these next pages, and I'm just like, man, I have to finish issue 2 first because it's like I'm serious, man. I have the whole plot already set up, and I already have everything visualized for
Oh
issue
yeah,
3, for chapter 3, and I'm like, oh my god, what the hell am I gonna do? So it's just, and chapter 4 is going to be all sorts of bad, and there's going to be fighting between people that you will not expect, and man, it gets raw. It gets raw. It gets real. You did great for a first Kickstarter. Yeah, I will admit I did. I did
yeah.
very well
Oh
for a
yeah,
first Kickstarter. I did, and I was shocked. I mean, I was really shocked. I mean, about maybe half of the people who contributed to the Kickstarter were either A, not following me, or B, did not know me. So I was like, wow, holy crap. I was very, very pleased with that. So yeah, I'm going to have a lot of fun with this. And man, it's just one hell of a thrill ride after another. It really is. And I'm so honored and so happy that someone actually thinks that my story is good. And yeah, I can't thank everybody. I can't thank everybody enough. Well, you know what I'm trying to say, man. It's
I
like
know, I know.
I'm honored. I'm really, really, truly honored that people, love what I do, and I'm thankful that people love what I do because it's something that I've been doing most of my life, and I don't. When it comes to this type of stuff, I don't play.
Yeah,
So I've worked hard to get to where I am. I have my own unique style. I can't wait to get mine. I check the mail every day. You should get it any day. You should get it
yeah,
any day now. I sent it a while ago. I sent it a few days ago, I think. So you should get it. And yeah, and that's another thing too. I didn't so much greatly underestimate it. Because of Brexit and because of the pandemic,
yeah,
postage from the British Isles to the United States increased threefold. So something that would cost like maybe 10 British pounds now costs me about 25 or 30. So I've,
yeah.
I've lost money as a result of this. But I mean, I don't care. I'm glad everybody has it. But I have to be sure that not only do I get everything to everybody, but to make a little bit of a living out of it because that's what I do. Um, I have to streamline a couple of things when it comes to like the certain copies or whatnot. So we're gonna figure things out, and there's something that I'm gonna toy around with that if I do really well on this Kickstarter, if I do, then I'll implement it, and we'll see how far that goes because I'm excited to see what happens with issue two. I'm excited to see what you guys think of issue two. I'm excited to bring all of you issue two and well chapter two, and when chapter three and chapter four come around, I'll determine whether I'm probably going to continue the series. I just have to figure out how I'm going to do it.
Oh yeah, I mean,
But
you can always go for longer, different story, new enemies, stuff like that.
I
But
am, I am, I am. I already have a story in mind when it comes to that. So
sweet.
yeah, that's going to be some fun stuff, man. That will be some really cool stuff, and it's like, I can't wait. I can't wait. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm really excited. It's like, uh, I'm having too much fun. I am. I have to admit, and it's.
Yeah, but
Whew,
that's the best part.
that is the point. That is true.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Okay. Now it has to radiate from here, so this is what I'm going to do. I'll put a little dot there, which obviously will be erased in post production. And I will use this puppy over here with the bevel up to make the special effect of like action lines following through. So,
Yes.
and then I'm going to make sure that this is highlighted like that. And just to be a pain in the ass, I'm probably going to blacken in all that area just so I can be an ass about it. So we'll see how that one works. But yeah, no, I'm having too much fun with this already. Yeah, overseas shipping has slowed us down from physically backing a lot of great campaigns. Yeah, it
I
has.
know. Yeah.
It has. And well, what I'm thinking of doing, I discussed it. I think I probably I talk to Mike about every fucking thing. He and I don't stop. We talk every day,
Yeah.
and yeah, I think we become best buds in a very short amount of time. And one thing I discussed, which I'm toying with the idea of what I'm thinking of doing, and I might have discussed it with Nita also. I'm not sure, but one thing I'm thinking of doing is um, taking the hardcover because with the printing house that I employ, they can do a custom size, and it won't be it'll per capita it'll be more expensive per se, but it'll be the same cost for a smaller size hardcover, like a U.S. standard comic size hardcover. And what I'm thinking of doing now, trust me when I say this, the size of the package really has one hell of an impact on price of the postage itself. And by virtue of the fact that the hardcover is that much bigger than a U.S. standard comic, it's expensive. It's expensive. So what I'm thinking of doing is if I reach a certain goal, if I do reach a certain goal, um, like let's say like a stretch goal, like maybe 6 or 7,000 quid, which I don't know if that's going to happen. But if it does, what I'll do is I'll do a select print run and reprint issue one in the size of a U.S. comic and give a copy to everyone for an additional, I don't know, like 3 or 4 quid or whatever the cost of the actual print is going to be, whatever it might be, it doesn't matter. Because I want everyone to have a copy of that size because if everything works out that way, I may want to print the hardcover that size as well. If not, I mean, I really need to weigh the cost and I really need to weigh the differential and all that other lovely jazz. And if I don't feel it's going to be worth it, if I feel it's going to be too much work, then I'm just going to stick with what I have and we'll see where we can go with it. I mean, I'll see if I can get like a fulfillment person or see if I can get that proxied or something. I'll have to figure that out.
How is so British British Postal the checks by size and not by weight?
They go by size and weight. It's a
Oh, okay.
combination. It's a
Yeah,
combination of
okay.
size and weight, and I would probably save about 3 or 4 quid per package if the copies of the issue were regular U.S. standard comic size, because that's less weight that I have to worry about.
Yeah.
And if I had the hardcover size at a standard comic book size, the postage would be a hell of a lot less. I mean, there's a lot of extenuating circumstances behind it. So, it is what it is. But, I mean, depending on how much more this is going to happen,
Yeah.
I may just do that. I may have no choice but to do that. So I got to see what I'm going to do, because I want everyone to get a copy of the hardcover whoever wants to get it in the United States at that size that I had. That's great. I want that to happen. My only thing is that since I no longer live in the United States, I'd have to find someone to maybe do a fulfillment for me, and that would be almost as expensive. I mean, that I have to weigh the cost, but I'm thinking mathematically, it might be just as expensive to have someone just send postage or whatnot. It's like
Well, you
I'd have to
if you
see.
if you prepare all the packages in the UK and you put them in one big box, then that single big box is going to be less expensive overall
Yeah,
um, than all the small ones.
yeah,
And if you send them to one person, like because it's a big box, it's going to be priority as well.
hmm
And if you have someone in the US that will just bring it to the post office with all um with all the
requisite postage
addresses
and
written.
everything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if the addresses are written on it, they just have to bring it to the post office. They check which state it goes to and ship it out. And that's only
yeah,
a couple of bucks.
that's true too. I mean, I'll have to see. I really have to see, because if I could do that, that will help out a lot. That will definitely help out a great deal.
Well, that's what I'm planning to do with Love and Korra 4.
Yeah, send to the states and have someone distribute for you.
Yeah.
I'll see. I think I just might do that. If that's the only thing that I feel like I can do, then yeah, I'll do that, because a lot of people really like the like a lot of people ordered more of the hardcover than they did the softcover. Admittedly, I mean, I got a bunch of them sold, but the hardcover was like, it's a bonus. So I think I just might do that. I'll have to see if I can get someone to do that, because I can also have there's also, you see, I use Mixam, Mixam, for
Hmm.
printing over here in the United Kingdom, and they have branches in the United States also. As a matter of fact, close to where I used to live. So it's like, wow. So if I can have it delivered to a friend of mine, and who will definitely take care of it for me,
Oh
then
yeah.
yeah, that would be fantastic. That would be great. And the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to streamline the rewards. I'm not going to do A3 commissions anymore, unless that I have to charge a bit more for those. I
Well,
have to.
yeah.
Seriously, just for the postage. That's what I have to do. That's the only thing I can do, really. And
I mean, the A3 commissions that I'm getting, like, or the pages.
yeah,
Like, first of all, there's a shitload of backboard on there, because I don't
that's
want
true.
anything to happen to those. But
Mhm.
the size on is, really annoying. Um,
Yeah, it can be. Yeah,
so yeah, you add more postage. It's not
that's
like
right.
no, take it easy,
See you later,
Marv.
Marv. Thanks for stopping by, man.
But yeah, like you gotta. It's okay. Like the higher the reward, the less people are gonna care about the shipping.
That's true. That is true.
If you put an A3 commission at $150
Hmm
and add $30 of shipping, they know they're
hmm
gonna pay for the original. Like of
Yeah,
course
that's
it's
true
gonna
too.
be $30. It makes
Yeah,
sense.
that is true. Yeah, I shouldn't be so apprehensive about it. I just want to make sure that I shouldn't be apprehensive about it. I should have faith in what I do, that people would be willing to pay for that stuff, because I'm a damn good artist.
Hey,
So I
look,
might
Chris.
as well.
Look. you don't know
Yeah,
what people are gonna sell, are gonna buy your things for. You're your
yeah, that's
own worst critic, especially on that.
yeah,
But
that's true.
like, underselling yourself is the number one reason Kickstarters fail. And whether that's comics or technology or whatever, like 90% of the time, the Kickstarter just fails because people don't realize that they're underselling themselves, and suddenly they had a ton of stretch goals, and they end up screwing themselves over because they didn't realize that everything put together is actually less than they would need to produce the product.
Yeah, that's true. I am gonna jump the prices up a bit though for this
Oh
one.
yeah,
So
no, for
I
sure.
am. So don't worry. I'm definitely gonna do that. What do you think of this, man? Look at that. Look at that nastiness in an hour.
Hell yeah, dude, I love
Boom.
it.
This is an original page of the Incantessi. It has the
Woo.
title, my signature, and it's gonna be page. I think it's gonna be page 43. This is the fun part because I'm doing all the pages and I know that the plot I'm following the plot for the most part, but there's a couple of
Mhm.
things that I'm looking at. I'm like, wait a minute, maybe this could work here. So it's definitely going to be a page that's in the book. I have to ink it, that's for sure. Well, the first thing I got to do is I have to take a really nice photo of it because then I
Yes.
digitally ink it. I take a really nice picture of it, and then I digitally ink it over in what in Sketchbook. So there's that. What time is it? All right, it's almost an hour. You're going live also again in a couple hours, aren't you?
Yeah, in 2 hours, so 6 p.m. my
Yeah,
time,
yeah. Because
and
right now it's going to be
we,
three. Right now it's 3 o'clock my time. I'm wondering
yeah,
if I should. I mean, I'm thinking I could stop now because I want to get ready for your show. I still have to 'cause I still have to do a thumbnail for the Punisher and Daredevil commission, the really really
yeah,
last one for the Kickstarter. So I'm gonna figure that one out. And you know
yeah.
what?
Sounds good,
Yeah,
man.
I think I should just stop for now. I'll stop for now, and I'll just join you again in a couple hours. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure, definitely.
Man,
Everyone,
thank you. Yes, you first.
I'm gonna put the YouTube link in the private chat. So could you share it to all the people once it's there? Because I can't share it, only you can, and you can copy paste it to the comments.
Yeah,
And in 2 hours, we are going to go live again on my own YouTube account. We are going to say goodbye to Live from Korra 3 on Indiegogo and, go into fulfillment. So coming out, we're gonna just have an open mic so you can talk about your own projects and have fun. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit.
we will talk soon. Thank you everybody for showing up. I love all of you, and I will talk to you all again soon. Have a good
Later.
one. Bye.